Hello, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, in the Philippines, it's raining. It's very cold here. How about there in Vietnam? It rains a lot here. It rains a lot.
Yeah, it's raining. Here it's raining too.
It rains too? Oh, so now, Kyo, we gonna have, okay, so this morning, teacher was not able to have lesson with you because we've got a long run out. No, we don't have electricity from 6 a.m. in the Philippines. In Vietnam, that's 5 a.m. until 5 p.m. So whole day we don't have electricity. So now I'm gonna share to you on this one. Okay, so we're gonna have here Kyo reading. Let's talk on reading today. Okay. Let us have here reading. Oh, what is it? Exam practice. Okay. So we have here. Now, Kyo, let us have here. I will read about the many uses of moringa tree. In the Philippines, moringa tree is very famous. We call it Kyo as malunggay. In the Philippines, we call it is malunggay. It's actually that's malunggay, Jeff. Okay, we call it as malunggay here in the Philippines. This one. Malunggay in the Philippines, moringa. Okay, that's in the Philippines. We call it as malunggay. So most of the kids here, we try to encourage to what's that? We try the kids to encourage to have or to learn or to eat moringa tree, to eat the leaves of the moringa tree because it's very delicious and it's very healthy for your body. So, there are many uses of moringa tree. What do you think are the uses of moringa tree? Teacher Ann, you listen to you because Teacher Ann will gonna read and discuss to you about the uses of moringa tree. What do you think are the uses of this? The moringa tree, saragua or drumstick tree, is relatively known in the West despite the fact that it's incredibly useful. Miriam Tiny reports about its culinary, medicinal, and other uses. Yeah, of course. What's that? Uh, the moringa tree, Kyo, is that it has many uses. It is it even have okay. It even has it is used for what's that? It is used also um, for working with, I mean, for treating wounds, like for medicinal purposes. Okay. So example, you're wounded, you will be cut by the knife and it's bleeding, you can put the moringa leaves. That is called as the magical plant. The moringa tree is a relatively small tree. Oh, it's that small. It's not big tree, Cleo. It's just small tree. Okay. Typically grows to between 3 and 10 meters tall. Okay. Its flowers are creamy colored and have been compared to small orchids. Yeah, there's a color white with that flower. Okay. The plant has long and round green pads that can grow to 30 centimeters and which looks like a bit drumsticks. Like that, Kyo. Okay. If it's not raining it outside, I can get you and I will show you what is moringa tree. But it's raining outside. I cannot pick the leaves because we have lots of moringa tree in our house. At the side of our house, we plant moringa tree. So the plant, okay, the pods consist of three parts, which contains the round, dark brown seeds. Planting needs to be done in sandy or muddy soil. Using these seeds or three cuttings, the plant does not tolerate frost but thrives in hot climates. It is very common in South and Southeast Asia, Africa, and America. The leaves are reputed to have anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, so are used for the eye and ear infections. Fevers, okay, it is used for eye infections, of course. Wait for a while. Okay, here. So this is the leaves of the moringa tree are reputed to have an anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. So are used for the eye or ear infections. It's used for fevers. They're also held against the forehead to reduce headaches. Yeah, they said that you can put it in the forehead, here in the forehead. Example, if you are having a headache. Or made into tea or to treat stomach complaints. Yeah, it is made into tea and we can't drink the tea. We call it moringa tea. Or made into tea to treat stomach complaints. As they contain a lot of iron, they have been used for treatment of anemia. Okay, treatment for anemia. You know anemia? You have low blood. That's anemia. A medical condition in which there are few red cells in the blood causing tiredness. Okay, so if you are anemia, you have low red blood cells that you keep on sleeping because you are always tired. Okay, that's anemia. Okay. Another one, okay, so as they contain a lot of iron, as what I told you, it is the treatment of anemia. Moringa is used to treat anemia in which people or a person has a low red blood cells. Okay, the plant also contains many other nutrients such as phosphorus, calciums, potassiums, and vitamin A and C. The ground-up seeds are commonly used to treat certain skin infections, but can be used for much more. Ground seeds can be mixed with salt or oils to apply to the body to treat the cramp. Example, the ground seeds. Example, you will have to dig it. The seed is circle, it's long. You will have to peel it up, kayo. It's long and there are circle. Okay. Ground seeds can be mixed with salt or oils to apply to the body, treat cramp, backache, and form of arthritis. So moringa has many uses as possible. It has many uses. Okay, so the ground seeds are commonly used to treat certain skin infections, but can be used for much more. Ground seeds can be mixed with salt or oils to apply to the body to treat cramp, backache, and forms of arthritis, a medical condition in which joints are swollen and painful. Okay, so arthritis, Keo, is the term in which we apply. Example, you have your hands, you cannot move your hands. It's very painful because there's a cramp and the joint are very swollen and painful. It looks like that, it becomes red. So that is what we call arthritis. So use moringa can cure that one also. The seeds of the moringa is quite good for that one. Okay. The oil called ban oil. Oh, there is the oil for moringa, and we call it as ban oil. Okay, the oil. What do you call the oil of moringa, Kyo? What is the name of the oil? It is
A
what's
ban.
yeah, it's the
Ban.
ban oil. Okay, it's the ban oil. Okay, next. Ben oil because it contains a behemic acid. Again, it is called as ben oil because it contains a behemic acid. It's also used as hair treatment or a perfume and to deter mosquitoes and treat their bites. The products of the oil manufacturing process are used for fertilizations and water purifications. The roots work in exactly the same way as the seeds, but are much stronger, so are not used as often. They have additional uses for heart and circulation problems, whereas the gum is sometimes used to treat asthma. Okay. The bark has quite pleasant taste and is sometimes eaten to encourage digestion. Oh my God. Even the bark can be sourced for medicinal purposes in which you will have to eat that to encourage digestion just in case you are not digested or in case you are not trying to eat a lot or you don't have a good appetite, so you can use the bark. Another one. Okay. The plant's main use is as food for livestock and for human beings because it contains high concentration of the fiber and protein. The drumstick are eaten in a soup and as green beans, often in combination with the shrimp, whereas the seeds are eaten like peas or roasted. Whereas the seeds are eaten like pea or roasted. In the Philippines, we don't eat, do we eat? Wait for a while. Okay, in the Philippines here, we don't eat the seeds of the moringa. We don't eat that one because we only eat the leaves of the moringa because it's delicious. The leaves are eaten fresh or cooked in similar ways to spinach. Chopped, they are used as a garnish on the soups and salads, and they are often pickled or dry, so they are always available in the sauces, stir fries, soups in sweet and sour or spicy curries. Okay. So look at this one. But like every other part of the tree, its flowers are not just decorative but also functional. They taste like a bit like wild mushrooms and are considered as delicacy. They are used to make tea to treat the common colds. Yeah, of course. Moringa, there is what we call moringa tree. Okay. They are used to make a tea to treat the common colds, mixed with honey to make cough medicine, and made into juice to be drunk during breastfeeding as it is said to increase milk flow. Okay. There is not one part of the tree that is not used. The Moringa tree is probably the most beneficial tree in the world. Yeah, this is why they called as Moringa as the powerful tree because from the seeds to the leaves to the branches and to the bark, we can use that one. Okay, that is what we call the powerful tree. Moringa tree is considered as powerful tree. Okay, I don't know if there is moringa tree in Vietnam. I'm not sure with that. I don't know if there is such moringa tree in Vietnam. But in the Philippines, we have moringa tree. Okay, so now Kyo, you've listened about moringa tree and what are the different causes, I mean, the uses of moringa tree. Here. Okay. Medicinal uses, we have here. Look at the flowers. Okay, this is the moringa tree. This is the leaves of moringa tree, this one. Look at the leaves of moringa tree. This is actually the leaves. This one, okay. Okay, this is the flowers. This is the seeds of moringa tree. The leaves, the flowers, the seeds, and I guess this is the stalk of the moringa tree. Okay. Okay. Now, Kio, let's move that because we are then discussing about moringa. Okay. Now, let's move to communication. In Unit 6, we're going to talk about vocabulary related to communication. So when you say communication, you will have to communicate. I guess we are done with this, with the logo. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
I still remember.
I still remember it.
Okay, now. So we're done also with corporations, the comments, the use of the an and the da. Okay, adjective. So now, Keo, this is the one that you don't even know about. We have the adjectives. Let us repeat this one. The nouns again. When you say adjective, adjective, this is the word described to a person, a place, or a thing. That's adjective. When you say a noun, it's a name of person, place, or a thing. Like newspaper, that's a noun. And that's a noun. Calculator. Mouse, that's a noun. Anything that name of a person, place, or a thing is a noun. When you see verb, it is an action word. Verb is an action word. Next, adverb. It always answer with how, what, when, where, why. That is adverb. Now, can you try to place these words under the correct table? Adjectives. Example, adjective. Where is adjective here? Fast. Fast is adjective. You will write here fast. Nouns. Newspaper. You will write nouns. And you will write newspaper. Verb. What is verb here? Okay, where's the verb here? Transfer. That's verb. I will transfer. Adverbs. What do you think is the adverbs here? Let's see. Oh, handy. That's adverb. Okay, go Kyo. You try. I am asking one or two words. You can try it to put there. Init lagi ang gawas niya.
Adjective is a verb that.
Kyo?
Yes. Adjective is a word that.
Adjective is the word that describes a person, a place. Like I say, Kyo is smart. Smart is adjective. Teacher Ann is pretty. Pretty is adjective. Then I say, Jeff is
an
bad.
adjective?
Yes. The
Speedy?
one that, oh, what? Speedy?
Yeah.
Sorry, Kyo, I'm eating because I'm hungry. I did not eat dinner. How about you? Did you eat dinner?
Yes.
Oh, teacher is not eating yet.
It's my friend's birthday.
Oh! You go there?
Yeah, that is my dinner.
Wow. So you must be very full. What did you eat?
I think I have a chocolate, pizza, and drink. Yeah. That is.
Did you drink cola? Juice or cola? I drink water.
Juice. Of course, it's juice.
juice. Okay, for a while, I drink water. I did not eat my dinner yet, Kyo. That's why teacher is hungry. Okay, answer now.
Nouns is a verb that.
No, nouns is the name of person, place, or thing. Like Kyo, that you're a noun. Okay, bag is a noun. Glass is a noun.
But here it don't have a noun word.
Okay, there's many. Cell phone or the mobile is a noun.
House. But oh.
Very good, Kyo. Go, Kyo. Okay, verbs. Let's speak a verb. What is verb? Verb is an action word. Okay, just pick one or two. Kyo, just a minute, Kyo, because I will go to the CR, to the bathroom. Just a minute, okay? I'll just go to the, I will be back. Okay, Kiyo? Okay. So done now, please. What happened, faster?
No. What I verbs?
Okay, one verb, transfer. You write there, transfer.
Okay.
Transfer. Okay, adverb. What is adverb there? Adverb, handy.
This BT. Right.
Okay. Okay, so these are example of the words that belongs to one category. Okay, we have the adjective, it's fast. Nouns, it is keyboard or mobile or newspaper. Transfer, it means you will have to transfer. I will transfer it. Handy or speedy, that's handy, teacher. That's speedy. Okay. Okay, next one here. Okay, now here you have some important. Okay. Okay, here. So we have here summaries A and B with the words from corresponding passages below. Used no more than one word for each answer. So we have here, I will have to make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So we have here exam tip. Training yourself to work against the clock will help you with timing during the exams. Okay. So this is passage A. And we have here passage B. Okay. For passage A, please try to look at the summary. Okay. You have that one. Okay. Complete summaries A and B first. I will show you summaries A first, this one. And the passage A, of course, with words from corresponding passage below. You look at the passage here. use more than one word. All the answers in the summary can be found in the passage. Okay? We have here first summary A for the passage A. Please look at, we have 1 to 5 questions here and it could be found. Okay, again, complete summaries A with words from corresponding passage B. So it means you can find all your answers from A in the passage A also. Okay, go Kyo. All the answers can be found there. So just erase. Please try to answer Kyo. All your answers, Kyo, can be found in the passage A. Okay, Pastor Kyo, the answers can be found in the passage A. There should be a small number of blank at meetings, and there needs to be a blank for any meeting. Oh, it's too long, Kyo. Sorry, I didn't know.
How can I help you?
Kyo, what is that? Answer now. There should be a small number of blank at a meeting, and there needs to be blank for any meeting. do you think is the answer? You just guess your answer. What do you think is the correct? At the end of the meeting, okay, look at here. At the end of the meeting, there should be a summary and agreement about. Okay, go Keo. You just try, Keo. I know it's quite hard. Please try. Keo, just try, Keo. Focus here.
I can't do it.
Okay, why? It's too hard for you? Look at Keo. Look at, you try to just try your best of this. There should be a small number of blank at the meeting and there needs to be a blank for any meeting. What is that? What do you think, Keo? Keo, what do you think is the answer? Look at here. Do not look at the other computer. Please look at in the screen of Teacher Ann. There should be a small number of blank at a meeting. Okay, what do you think? We are talking here about managers. Okay, try. Just try.
Put
Okay, yeah, put your number, put your answer. Just try.
number.
There should be a small number of number. There should be a small number of blank at a meetings.
Put manager.
Okay, you're right there. And there needs to be what for the meeting? What do they need? They need to be what? What? They need to be, what's this?
Articulate.
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 Which will include a clear agenda. During the meeting, there needs to be blank. And clarity about what the meeting should hopefully blank. At the end, there should be a summary and agreement about what? What is the agreement? You can find, I know it's hard, Kyo. At the end of the meeting, it is good practice to summarize what has been agreed and what has been next to happen in the future. What do you think will
Practice.
happen at the end of the meeting, Kiyoboy? What do you think, Kiyoboy?
Practice.
There should be a
Practice.
practice. Okay, I know it's hard. Okay, actually, Kiyo, it's quite hard for you. So let's move this. Okay, let's move. Do not answer. Okay. I just erased. Okay. So in review 2, answer the following questions about the previous units in more than 2 words. Okay. Let us have here example. Use these linking words to complete the text. Use these linking words to complete the text. What are the other linking words? Please try to give this, all of this, please try to put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 linking words. You have to fill in here the 7 linking words. Let us see how good you are. Okay, we will not answer the above because it's hard for you. Kamot na Kiyo, answer now faster because we have 12 minutes more. Faster. Just pick your answer from this one. Blank the communication process is always the same. It can take many different forms depending on the type of communication. What is the answer for number one? Pick your answers from here. Okay, go kayo, faster. Blank, the communication process is always the same. It can take many different forms depending on the type of communication. What is the answer? Also, in fact, also the communication process. Is it the one you're going to take? What's the first thing? I will give you hint. The answer for number one is in fact. Okay, move it. Go, go. From the above examples, it will be clear that communication is not just the transfer of ideas, it is about the feelings and emotions. In a business context, okay, again, from the above examples, it will be clear that communication is not just about the transfer of ideas, it is blank about feelings and emotion. Okay, faster Keo so we can finish. Keo, number 6, what's the answer?
Number 6.
Yeah, look at number 6. In a business context, meetings are often conducted in a quiet, relaxed way with participants using first names and informal language. Blank as soon as the meeting is official, minutes will be kept. Following standard format, what may first seem an informal situation be blank, be more important than it looks. What's number 7? Okay, now I will repeat. In fact, the communication process is always the same. It can take many different forms depending on the type of communication. Also, in non-verbal communication, okay, the answer here is, however, in nonverbal communication, the code used could be gestures, body language, eye contact, and facial expression. This is however. Okay, this is however. And answer here is and. Okay, this is and. And facial expression such as smile. Okay. And facial expression such as smile. From the above example, it will be clear that communication is not just about the transfer of idea. It is also about feelings and emotion. Okay, it's also about feelings and emotions. In business contexts, meetings are often conducted in a quite relaxed way, with the participant using first names and informal language. Also, for example, although as soon as the meeting is official, minutes will be kept following standard format. What may first seem as informal situation may, although be more important than it looks. Okay, this is correct. Okay, what's here? In fact, for example, as soon as, okay. So, number 7, KO is correct. In business context, meetings are often conducted in a quite relaxed way, with participants using first name and informal language. For example, blank as soon as the meeting is official. Wait. Okay. An informal language. And as soon as the meeting is official, minutes will be kept the following standard format. Okay. And as soon as the meeting is official, this is and, this not however. I guess, so we have here the word for example, it is not used here. And so however. Okay, this one, Theo, this is correct. However, and this is correct also. This one, okay. This one is, okay, here. In fact, in communication process also the same. It can take many different forms depending on the type of communication. Also in non-verbal communication, this is correct, Theo. And this one, however, as soon as, okay, participants using first names and informal language. However, as soon as the meeting is official, this is correct. Very good, Keo. Your answer is correct with this one. Okay, this is correct, 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 correct. Okay, the one I put red are not correct, but the one that I put check are all correct. Okay.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
You've got 4 over 7 correct answer. Okay. So, Keo, so much for this. We don't have time already. So, I guess Teacher Ann will say goodbye and I will see you tomorrow morning at 8:30. Okay? Okay, Keo?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, let us continue reading tomorrow. Okay. For now, teacher will say goodbye to you, boy.
Bye, teacher.